Most people probably laugh at you behind your back as soon as you finish talking to them. And you might think that you finally found a good friend that you can finally talk to and let it all out. But in reality, that person is actually snaking you behind your back. And I know that sounds a little mean, but at the end of the day, it's really your fault. Hello, everybody. My name is Eli, and I feel like one of the reasons why you're not at peace with yourself right now is because you're freely giving away yourself to just anybody. Everybody that you meet, you're just openly just giving them everything. You talk a little too much, you give away a little bit too much information, which then leaves you feeling like, dang, I should have never done that. You ever met that one person and you're just listening to them talk and then you're like, oh my God, I didn't think you would tell me something like that. We just met. So when you give away a little bit too much information and you show yourself too quick, what happened is that you just made it extremely easy for anybody to corrupt you. Not only that, they didn't even have to work for it. So the way people perceive you is like, if you can just give away yourself that easily, what would make you think that I'm not gonna think that you would give away my secrets extremely easy when talking to other people? Because it's so easy to give away your secrets. So you might just do it to me too. Basically, the definition of being your true self is who you are at the core, who you are as a person. So a better way I can explain what being your true self is by using a Naruto reference. I'm not a big anime fan, but imagine a kid growing up and you didn't have no cable. Every Saturday you had to wait for them to put little cartoons on the TV. Naruto has the power to duplicate himself multiple times when he's fighting his enemies. And I'm not exactly familiar with what the special ability is called, but I know he can just duplicate. When he duplicates himself, it kind of confuses the enemy because they don't know which one is him. All of them look exactly like him. So most of the time the villain has to try and figure out who is Naruto. Where is he? And if they're able to get him, then it's a wrap. Now that is your true self, who you are at the core. When you walk around and there's a specific identity that you hold, there's a specific character that you give out to every single person. Not everyone experiences you the same way. You can ask Bob, hey, do you know Eli? And Bob would be like, yeah, Eli is mean. Every day he walk in, don't say hi to nobody, and he just always look at me. Look at him with his big old head. And then you got Michael, and then be like, Michael, what you know about Eli? How is he? Is he a cool dude? Michael would be like, yeah, man, Eli is cool. Eli is dope, man. Me and him, like, I feel like that could be my best friend. That's my guy right there. Bob and Michael, two different people. I'm only one person, but yet they got different experience of me. So there's multiple dangers in giving away yourself freely, but I'm only gonna cover one in this video. The one thing that is really gonna mess you up is corruption. People can easily corrupt you at any time, and since you don't know those people and you just freely gave them whatever that makes you tick, now those people, they may have bad intentions and they're gonna use whatever you told them against you. When I say people talk too much sometimes, I'm not talking about basic and general stuff. I'm talking about things that are really valuable to you. It is not wise to go around talking about your goals and what you want to achieve in life with other people that you barely know. Sometimes that person could just be waiting. As soon as you tell them your goals and stuff, and there they have it. They have something they can use against you. A lot of people's goals are crushed because of the simple fact that they give away information too freely. Information is powerful, especially about yourself. Whenever there's a government leak, something that happened, they try their hardest to try and cover it up. Why is that? Because they don't want the enemy to know what makes them tick. They don't want the enemy to know their secret. It should be the same with you. Whenever you're walking down the street, you have to have certain information hidden inside of you that you just don't freely give out to anybody. You have to have a certain side of you that only a selective few people can know. And a lot of the time, you don't know what that person is going to do with the information that you have given them. They can tell other people about it. They can misconstrue your words, anything. And it's best to just keep quiet sometimes. It's good to just not talk too much. I love how I'm making this video telling y'all not to talk too much, but this video is probably going to be like 10 minutes long of me talking a whole lot. But that's cool though, because y'all might never see me in real life, so we straight. In order to resist giving away your true self all the time, you have to learn how to code switch. Most of the time, code switching is used when you change up your language and certain aspects, but you can also use it when you're changing up your character, the way other people perceive you. If you're one of those people that just want to give away your true self all the time, you just want to give it away, and as soon as you catch the vibe, the energy, you're like, okay, I can trust this person, you just give it up. Nah, do this instead. Find a part of yourself that's still very authentic, that can be perceived as good, good and kind of resembles your true self in a way, but not all the way. Find that part of yourself and then bring that part of yourself to life. Whenever you're talking to a stranger or someone that you're not sure about all the way, you use that part of yourself. And this is the person that's gonna be your mask. That's the mask that you're gonna put on. A lot of people go around talking about something. It's fake. You have to be your true self. Live your truth. Nah, don't live your truth. Stop trying to live your truth with everybody. And it's not fake to code switch. Some people think that they only have one self when you have multiple self. There's a lot of you, but there's only one true you. But what if I don't want to give you that true me? What if I want to give you that person or the other one or that one? What if I want to give you Michael? Man, y'all don't want to see Michael. Michael is crazy. Michael like emo music and all that. He like, dude, my God, dude, you love emo music. That's how I be getting to these. I be becoming friends with some strange people. And then when you actually know me, you're like, yo, you're nothing like that. So how did you manage to become friends with this dude? Don't worry, Michael had it. You know, I became Michael. Now, I'm not talking about go ahead and be on some YNW Melly stuff now. You know, that man is wildin'. But I'm saying keep it at a minimum. In order to combat this, you have got to go ahead and create a duplicate of your true self and tweak it a little bit and give it to other people. Keep it authentic still, but not too authentic to the point that they can use a whole bunch of stuff against you. And the 48 laws of power, law 38 stood out to me the most. And law 38 states that think as you like, but act like others. And what this law is basically saying is that a lot of the time you need to just keep your strange ideas and things that are a little bit too controversial to yourself. Those ideas and strange feelings that you may have, that's your real self thinking. That's you all up in your mind thinking. That's how you really feel. Don't just go out there telling random people stuff, because then they're gonna look at you like you crazy. Look at Kanye. Kanye went out there and completely broke that law. Went on and told other people exactly how he's feeling. You have to behave like others, but think like you want. Think whatever you want. And I'm not saying just keep that facade on for the rest of your life, because there is a stage in life where you reach where you can finally start letting that out. And that stage is only after you have accomplished something big. It has to be enormous. Like the Rothschild, those people can pull that stuff off, but not us, not even Kanye, not Elon Musk. No matter how much money they have, there is always someone even bigger than them. And it's always that bigger person that can truly express how they truly feel. Now, this law comes with a story, and I like to share it with you guys. Now, there was a man, and he lived in a nice village. Somebody came to him and was like, the water that is here now is going to be dried up, and it's going to be new water. And that new water is going to make everyone act strange and different. And you need to go ahead and store up all of the old water that you want and keep it for yourself so you don't go crazy like everybody else. He did just that. He listened, and exactly like the person said, the water ended up drying up. Now, he was still drinking from his regular water. Because of that, he still remembered everything. But the people in the village forgot every single thing that happened. They didn't even remember the water drying up. They forgot. Now, he was the only person that remembered everything. And when he was speaking his mind, everyone was looking at him like he was crazy. It came to a point where he became extremely lonely, where he had no choice but to give up his old water and drink the new water so he can join everybody else. And as soon as he did that, everyone looked at him and was like, okay, he's finally healed. We can finally trust him and talk to him. Telling everyone how you really feel can end to you being lonely. You can be extremely lonely because a lot of the time, a lot of people don't feel the same way as you do. Keep your strange ideas, keep your strange feelings to yourself, and share it with people that actually care. In a way, it becomes a little hard to figure out who is truly going to accept you for who you are. So there's three main things that I look at and I'm trying to decipher on who I can give my true self to. The first one is acceptance. Sometimes I purposely throw a little hardball at somebody just to see where you at, just to see where your mind is at. And it may not mean anything to me. You may have thought that that's what I think about, but it may not have meant anything to me. I probably don't even identify with what I just asked or said, but I just want to see where your mind is at. And based on the feedback I get, you can also feel the energy of the person, if it's real or if it's fake. Based on that feedback alone, I'm able to be like, okay, this person right here is either real or that person is fake. And then we move on to step two. And that's when you guys become friends, and then you start going through your own troubles, you start going through your own trials. And if you notice that person is always checking up on you, always trying to see you, talk to you, and time is going by and you just feel a connection with that person. And whenever something happens, it doesn't have to be big. You always give them the little little things, and that person is always down to help, then you kind of know like, okay, this person right here, that person is down for me. And that's like my second step to figuring out, okay, I can kind of give a little bit of my true self to that person. And lastly, when you start giving away part of your true self to that person, and you don't get that, oh, I'm gonna run away feeling, you don't get that, oh dang, this person is a little weird, then you can finally be like, okay, you know what? I think this person right here, that person could be in my corner. That person could be my guy or my girl. That right there, that's how you kind of know. And that's what I use, to be honest. And it always worked out for me. And I feel like it can help you too. Thank you for watching my video, y'all. Have a good day.